Hi, Mizan. How are you?
Hi, Aishwarya. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Like it's just, I mean, it's just few hours left, so I'm sure you must be having some jitters.
Yeah, actually, I don't know what to make of it, what to think. I'm a little excited. I'm a little nervous. A little bit of everything, I think. But it's a good feeling. ये तो होता ही है before every release. But it's okay. I'm excited because today actually my family is watching the movie. So I'm waiting to see what they think and what they say and what they felt.
Mhm. Oh, that's nice. So, like Hangama 2, it's out and out comedy, and it's a genre which is quite tough to crack. So, was it the same for you? Like, was it tough for you?
Uh, yeah, definitely. I think comedy is such a genre that it looks easier and it's easier said than done. But when you actually go to do it, do you realize how actually difficult it is? And I think it's been in time. It's because I had actors like Paresh ji, Johnny Lever sir, Rajpal sir, Shilpa ma'am, all these people. Ashutosh Rana sir. So I had legendary actors around me, first of all, and they were always supporting me and helping me out with my performance. So that way, I never felt that I scared or anything like that because I knew that they're always going to be there for me and they're going to help me out. And at the same time, then you have a director like Priyadarshan who is not going to let you go till you deliver him what he wants. So I think that sort of made me confident that whatever said and done at the end of the day, they'll make me do good work only. Obviously, I'll have to give it my 100%. It's going to be difficult, but I learned a lot, and I think the most important learning of it all was not copying anyone, doing it my own way, and at the
Mhm.
same time not thinking anything and just going ahead with a blank mind and doing whatever Priyanka says and just go ahead and do it. Don't think too much because the minute you start thinking too much, then you're finished.
Right, like you mentioned, the supporting cast you have, like, and Priyadarshan's movie is known to have that ensemble cast with, like,
Right.
just lead and even the supporting people have their own story to say and their own journey. So, was it kind of like an added pressure, or was it more exciting for you to actually be a part of this image, this whole cast?
In all honesty, it was all excitement only because for me it's a dream to be a part of a film like this with actors like this and the director Priyadarshan. So I think bachpan se hi I've seen all their work. Finally, yeah, been given this opportunity so early in my career. It's only my second film.
Right.
I think it's a godsend, and I'm super happy that ye mauka mila and I just hope that people like the film and the work that we've all done.
Right. So, while coming on board, did you know that this is actually a remake of Priyadarshan's movie, Malayalam movie Minnara?
I did, but at the same time, letting the people know that it's not a remake of the film at all. It's just the main plot here of the film
Right.
that is the same. But apart from that, it's a completely different film. Priyanka has rewritten it because the original is really old and he's
90s.
complete. Yeah, 94, and I wasn't even born, and he's completely changed. The whole film and to today's times and today's taste. So I think people are going to be surprised when they watch the film that it's a completely new film.
Yeah. Talking about Priyadarshan sir, his frequent collaboration in Hindi movies have been Akshay Kumar, and
Right.
like you even did a recreation of his song and like and being a part of that league of Akshay Kumar, Akshay Khanna, Paresh Rawal, Sunil Shetty. Did you actually interact with Akshay sir or anyone before coming on board, or did you have a like talk with him when you
Never
got?
actually, never. I only actually met him once. I went to meet my father on the set of Suryavanshi, and Akshay sir was there, and I happened to meet him, and I told him, I said, "Sir, I'm working with Priyan sir." So he said, "Oh, he's a wonderful person," and he said, "Whatever I've learned with comedy has been because of Priyan sir." And I'll just give you one advice: just blindly follow him and copy him, and do exactly as he does and says. And I didn't realize that at the time, but when I actually went on set, I realized that that's exactly what I had to do. And Priyansa is a wonderful actor. I don't know or think that people have actually seen him acting. And when you do, you realize that he's one of the best actors we have, and he is so funny. Sometimes I really try to replicate exactly what he has shown me or done because he's so funny and it looks so good on him. But that during that process, I learned that just because it's looking so good and funny on him doesn't necessarily mean it's going to look equally good on my body and my body language, because everyone has their own structure and body language, and I think you have to use that and understand that and do it your own way. So whatever Priyanka showed me, I did it my own way, and that's what looked good at the end of the day.
Right. And what was your initial reaction when you got to know the movie is skipping theatrical release? And does it eases out the box office pressure as well?
I think it does, but at the same time, we were upset, that the movies are coming out in theaters, because we made the film for the theaters, and we would have loved for the audience to, because theater going is an experience, and the way we've actually shot the film is a visual spectacle, and it's really beautiful. And I wish we could have, and the big screen only justifies that. If you watch it on a phone or something like that, it doesn't really do justice to the kind of visuals we have in the film. So yes, of course, a little sad, but no worries. I think the times are such that everyone understands, and I'm glad that we're at least releasing the film finally 1 year later. We were supposed to release it last year, so we finally, the movie is coming out, and also at the same time, it's going to be, I think the purpose of the film is to make people laugh and bring a smile on their faces, and I think that we're going to be doing that regardless today. Even though it comes out on Hotstar, people will be sitting at home. It's a family entertainer. You can watch it with any age group and laugh, have a good time, and it brings a smile on your face. And I think that's what our purpose was at the end of the day, and that's fulfilled.
Right. And talking about Hangama 2, it's a family entertainer, and that's a genre which is not actually much seen like in nowadays, because of people are trying experimenting with different genres and different roles. What do you have to say about that? That lack of actors or lack of movies are being created in this genre, family entertainer. Like it has been hot favorite in the 90s, early 2000s, and now with Hangama is coming back. So what do you have to say about that?
I think it's high time that we came back with this genre, because I think comedy is the whole point of people going to movie theaters is to be entertained, and I think comedy is a genre that really goes hand in hand with entertainment, and especially in these times when things are so difficult and sad for everybody, and everybody is dealt with this whole pandemic in one way or the other. And finally, I think it's high time that a comedy comes and makes people laugh and makes them feel good. And more films like this should definitely be made. And which is why I see a lot of people complaining and saying, oh, those times were great. Wo zamane ki films were awesome, and we want that again and stuff like that. So yeah, of course, we need to make movies like that in order for people to uh, enjoy more. And I think slowly we're getting there. If nobody does, then I'll only bring it. I'll try to do as much of this work as I can, because I myself, as a moviegoer, as an audience, enjoyed these films. So I think it's high time that we gave out the audience this again. And yeah, I'm glad the Hangama is coming, because recently all the content that's been coming on OTT and theaters, it has all been very dark and serious. I mean, of course, that's been great, and that should come as well. But उसके साथ साथ उसके साथ साथ it should be this as well. We need to have all kinds of films, and somewhere we need to strike the right balance. And I'll try to do that if I can.
Right. And are you up for OTT space? Like, are you up for some web series or anything if you are offered, or were you offered any?
I was offered a lot. I said no to all of them because I didn't find any of them like concrete or good. Because I feel if I'm going to, I came into this industry to work in films, but I want to, if I'm doing a show now, because that's what now the dynamics have changed, and the OTT and shows and all have been introduced into our lives, and it's become a very big part of it. I would love to do it. I love the kind of work they're doing, but I want to do something that makes me stand out, and I want to do something that I love as a concept or a story itself, and I'll be like, okay, this is something new. because if I'm going to be doing OTT, then I want to take advantage of the platform and do something new or something hatke, which I will not be able to probably showcase on screen.
So, and what do you have to say about these whole censorship kind of a thing? Because a lot of movies are skipping theatrical releases and movies undergo censorship and all. So, what do you have to say about people actually indulging that in OTT platform as well?
I mean, it's wrong. I think the whole point of someone, or any artist should have their freedom to portray whatever their vision is, whatever their story is. And I don't think we should really, put any kind of censorship or blockages in that path and let it flow. I think if we continue doing that, then there's no point. The whole artistic freedom is gone. We're going to be having very limited kind of work and content that we produce, and I think we're going to start going backwards instead of moving forward. So yeah, I don't think we should be doing this at all, and it should just be do whatever you want, yeah, but make good stuff. And of course, there's going to be stuff which is going to be a little inappropriate for certain age groups. So we can then obviously you just title it like that. Now you make it an adult film or you make it an adult show, etc. You don't have to put any sense like remove things from the film. Because to each his own. There's a certain kind of audience who would like to watch that or would want to watch that stuff, whether it's a violent film, whether it's a sexual film. There's all kind of content, and of course, I also believe that it makes causes a great impact on children. So definitely, I think we have to be more wary of how they should be stopped from watching this kind of stuff. So if you put it in the movie theaters that it's an adult film, then it's an adult film. Then the kids obviously can't watch it. But obviously on OTT, when you come, then thoda difficult ho jata hai, because then how do you stop the kids from watching it? Because today, the exposure has become such. Every kid has a mobile phone, an iPad, a laptop. So even if parents say no, they still go ahead and watch it. But I think it's a tricky situation. Yeah, I mean, from the government's point of view as well, and also from the maker's point of view, how do you balance it out and make it suitable and feasible for everybody? But I think Hollywood's doing it, and I think we should also find the right balance and figure it out. And I think we as parents at home, and guardians, whoever people have guardians at home, I think those people need to be more careful and wary of what the children are doing. I think that's the only way of sort of keeping a boundary or a line for the children so that they don't cross that and they're not doing something inappropriate.
Right. And talking about your co-stars, if you could describe each one in like in a few words, how would you do it? Like starting with Paresh Rawal sir, Shilpa Shetty, because people have been talking about the songs and everything, but the movie is beyond that. The movie is much more than that.
Of course, yeah, right.
So how would you actually describe your journey with them, like working relationship with them?
Paresh is very quiet, but when he's on screen, he is the most. He's a ball of fire. He has full energy and he just transforms himself completely. So I want to learn that from Paresh. I love him for that, and I want to do more gossip and musty with Paresh. But that's not how he is. He's very quiet and he's very senior. So there's a little boundary that I can't cross. With him. With Shilpa ji is a lot of fun. Super friendly, super sweet, super supportive, and helpful to everybody on set. And everyone has had a great time working with her. And I'm so glad to call her a friend today, and she's really sweet. And Rajpal sir, to my best friend actually on set. We used to do a lot of masti, even off camera, and we used to go and chill by ourselves and gossip about other people and do masti and have our own sessions. And he used to come to my room also in the outdoor schedules, and we used to sit, talk, do masti. So great person. I love him, and for me, he is a legend, and I'm so glad that I got the opportunity to be working with him. And I love him truly. I'm the biggest fan of Rajpal Yadav, and the way he performs is unmatchable. I feel, and I love him for everything that he is. And today also, I call him, he immediately answers the phone. He's like, "How are you, brother? How's it going? What are you doing?" So I think that is a wonderful feeling. I'm so glad that I formed that relationship with someone who I looked up to and I thought of as a legend and still do. And then you have Johnny Sir as well. With Johnny Sir also is a very similar relationship with Rajpal Sir, but I think Rajpal Sir ke saath is a more friendly relationship. I don't know why. But with Johnny Sir, it's a little more, he's more senior, na, so thoda hesitation hai, and I don't really talk that openly with Johnny Sir. Even I get a little scared and intimidated. But at the same time, what a performer, what a person. The kind of work that he's done is unbelievable. And till date, I think Johnny Lever, Rajpal Yadav, these people are such people. To Raj Log, today people might have a liking towards some actor and not like some other actor, but with Rajpal Yadav and Johnny Lever, I think everyone likes them. Nobody will have any complaints against them. They will all be fans of them. And till date, if anyone sees them on the road, also they go mad. They're like, so. They are massive fans of theirs. And I love them for who they are and the way they have treated me and given me love and support throughout this whole process. And I'm just super honored to be working with such a stellar star cast. And then you have Ashutosh Rana ji, who is, I think this is the first time you're going to be seeing Ashutosh Rana ji in such a light, because normally he does very serious work. But the way he has performed in this movie is outstanding. And, and I'm so glad that I got to be working with him as well. Then there's Manoj Joshi sir, there's Tiku Talsania sir. It's never ending. This movie has a full hangama cast,
Yeah.
and they are all wonderful, and it's been a great experience. And obviously, at the end of the day, there's Priyadarshan, who is like a father figure to me, and I hope to be doing lots and lots of work with him in the future. So yeah.
Yeah, and what about Pranita? Even she's made her Hindi
Yes,
debut.
of course. Sorry. Yeah, Pranita as well. Pranita is the most well-behaved and punctual person, I would say, on set. Always arriving way before time. And I just she is super humble and super sweet, very polite, and and I'm so happy that I got to work with her, and an extremely good performer, because today I actually saw the movie again yesterday, and Pranita has done a wonderful job in the film. And and she has actually proven everyone wrong, because everyone in the beginning thought that okay, Pranita's come and she's doesn't speak the language, etc., etc. But she's proven everyone wrong, and she's done a wonderful job in the film. And yeah, and I'm completely blown away with the way she has proven everyone wrong, and acted or performed the way she has in the film. And I had a great experience working with her.
Thank you so much, Mizan. It was great talking to you.
Thank you, Aishwarya.